Hello and welcome back to the channel Anindita G, where we learn, speak, and succeed. I hope all of you are doing well today and you're also eager to learn about today's video. So, I want to ask you, do you want to improve your English writing and speaking? Well, so here understanding the sentence structure will be helpful. So in today's video, I will explain the different types of sentences: simple sentences, compound sentence, complex sentence, and more than that. I will try to explain them with easy examples. But before that, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more English learning tips. Well, so now let us begin without much ado. First question is, what is a sentence structure? Well, a sentence structure, okay, before I start speaking or much more on this, let me just share my Google document so that I can type simultaneously as and when required. Yes. So the first question I asked, what is a sentence structure? So sentence structure, it basically contains some words, right? So it is a group of words that can express a complete thought. So let me just write the keywords. There are a group of words and that will express a thought, a complete thought. So, but did you know that there are different ways to structure a sentence? So, sentence structure refers to how words and clauses are arranged to create meaning. So, there are four main types of sentence structures. The first one is the simple sentence structure. So, let me take one by one. So, we have simple sentence structure, compound sentence structure, complex sentence structure, and compound complex sentence structure. So we will take one by one. Okay, so first let me take the simple sentence. Oops. So a simple sentence will have only one independent clause. So that means it has a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. Okay, for example, I love reading. So there is one subject, I, and one verb, that is love. Similarly, she plays the guitar. So there is one subject, she, and one verb, plays. So these are the simple sentences. So it will have one subject and one verb to express a complete thought. So let me just write down the keywords: one subject and one verb, like that. Okay. So I have given two examples. Let us take one more example of a simple sentence structure. The sun sets in the west. So here again, there is one subject, the sun, and one verb, that is sets. The simple sentences are great for clarity and direct communication. So if you are a beginner, you can start framing simple sentences. Okay. Now let us take the compound sentence type. So, okay, let me first write down the compound sentence. Oops, again, sentence. So what do we have in this structure? So there will be two independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction. So conjunctions are like, if we look into the fanboys, that's the acronym. So the usual conjunctions are like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So that is fanboy. So a compound structure will have two independent clauses, like I love reading, but she prefers watching movies. So there are two independent clauses. One is that I love reading, and another is that she prefers watching movies. So these two sentences, so there are two simple sentences where we, in each of the simple sentences, we have one subject and one verb, and then we are joining these two sentences with the conjunction. So here in this sentence, the conjunction is but. Okay. So let me just write down two independent clauses. Joined by a coordinating conjunction. If I just write down one example, maybe that will be helpful. So conjunctions are those fanboys. I'm just writing the acronyms, like F stands for, F stands for, A stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, so, or, yet, so. Okay, so let me write it here. For, and, okay, I'm pathetic in writing with the annotation tool here. Nor, but, or, yet, so. So these are the conjunctions that we use in compound sentences. Okay, fanboys. Okay, I think I must delete this drawings. Yeah. Now let me just put one example here. So I said, I love reading, but she prefers watching movies. Let us take one more. We went to the beach and we had a great time. So here, again, there are two simple sentences. We went to the beach and we had a great time. So this is one simple sentence, and this is the conjunction that is joining these two simple sentences. Okay, like that. Okay. She was tired, so she went to bed early. So there are two independent clauses joined by so. She was tired, that is one simple sentence, and she went to bed early, that is another simple sentence. Now, the second sentence has a connection with the first sentence, that it is the reason. The first sentence is the reason or the cause that is leading to the second sentence. So we are using the word so. Okay. So we use compound sentences to connect related ideas in in an easy way or smoothly. Okay. Let us take the third type of sentence structure, that is complex sentence. Okay. The complex sentence will have one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. So a dependent clause cannot stand alone. It needs an independent clause to make sense. For example, although it was raining, we went for a walk. So although it was raining is the dependent clause and we went for a walk is independent. Okay. Then she didn't go to school because she was sick. She didn't go to school is independent, because she was sick is dependent. So although, because, so these are the okay, subordinating conjunctions. Okay. I will call you when I reach home. I will call you is independent. When I reach home is dependent. Okay. So let me just put one sentence here or for your easy reference. So let me also write down that there will be one dependent clause and one independent clause. One dependent clause and one independent clause. For example, I was giving maybe one of them. Although it was raining, we went for a walk. Now, let us discuss the fourth type of sentence structure, that is compound complex sentence. So here we have at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. So let me write down at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clause. So again, I take the same sentence, the earlier one. Although it was raining, we went for a walk and we enjoyed it. So here, although it was raining is dependent, we went for a walk and we enjoyed it are independent clauses. Okay. Then she didn't go to school because she was sick, but she completed her homework. So she completed her homework is independent. She was sick is independent. But one dependent clause is that she didn't go to school. Okay. So there was two things that has happened. She completed her homework irrespective of her sickness, and she was sick irrespective of her whether she did her homework or not. So these are independent clauses. But she didn't go to school, that is the impact which was there dependent on these two clauses. Okay, so that I hope that makes it a little clear what are the dependent and the independent clauses. Now, why sentence structure matters a lot. So using a variety of sentence structures makes your writing and speech more interesting and engaging. So if you only use simple sentences, your speech might sound a little robotic. And if you use only complex sentences, it might be too difficult to understand. The key is to mix different sentence structures based on the situation, based on your audience also, who are listening to you or who is reading your write-up. You need to ensure that they also understand. So depending on that, please frame your sentences. Okay, so now that you all know about the sentence structures, that is simple, compound, complex, and compound complex structures, try writing one example of each type in the comments below. And also do not forget to like this video. If you have found value in today's session, subscribe to the channel and keep learning with me. You can also hit the bell icon for the necessary notifications as and when there is a new video uploaded. And before we wind up, I just want to give a small summary. In a simple sentence, there is one independent clause. In a compound sentence, there will be two independent clauses and added with the, joined with the conjunction. In a complex sentence, one independent clause and one dependent clause. In a compound complex sentence, there will be two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. Okay, so I hope that gives you enough value for today, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay well. Bye-bye.